So you're talking about the greatest slide guitar song of all time, Travelin' Riverside Blues, a song that Robert Johnson famously wrote about the lack of reliable Wi-Fi along the Mississippi River system. We're going to be doing the Zeppelin version, obviously. It is in open G tuning. I'm playing it on a Taylor 12 string. Originally it's played on like an electric 12 string. Close enough. It sounds something like this. So we're really going to work on just that main slide part because it's like, it's so fun to play, okay? If you missed it, last week I posted a video where I'm trying to teach myself slide guitar in a week thanks to Black Mountain Slides. This is like the greatest slide of all time that sponsors this video. The thing that's special about this is it's spring-loaded, so it fits on your finger and it won't fall off, all right? You can use it on my pinky. A lot of people use it on the ring finger. I'm going to talk about why I like using it on my pinky during this kind of riff deconstruction lesson. So, got to be an open G first, which means you tune your low E string down to a D. You tune your A string down to a G. So it's D, G. Then the D, G, and B strings are the same. And then the high E string also goes down to a D, right? Now on a 12 string, they're the same notes, but it's doubled. So we have like two high D strings on top and so on and so forth. All right? So the very, very beginning of it is really just kind of like a vamp from the 11th fret to the 12th fret. But we're going to jump right into the main part of the riff, right? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to slide up to the 12th fret. Again, if you watch the Black Mountain class that comes with the slide or the video that I did, it's more about getting it right over that 12th fret than before. That's the interesting thing that I learned about slide playing, just doing this. Okay, I'm sliding up to be just like right over the 12th fret. Another interesting thing is what makes it so gritty, so sloppy, is because the strings behind the slide are not muted, right? It's not like, see how clean that is? Basically because I'm muting the strings behind it with my fingers. If you just have it like this, you get all the stuff over here resonating too, which is like kind of like really cool characteristic of slide playing. So you got it just dirty and messy, just like that Mississippi Delta. Right? So you slide into the 12th fret. And I'm kind of doing like a down, down, up, down. And that last slide is when you start to backslide, right? Down, down, up, down. Okay? So this is the first kind of two parts of the slide part of this song, right? Notice I'm getting vibrato on there just by moving it, shaking it back and forth while you're doing it, right? And so again, if you do end up getting one of these cool slides, tune to open tuning, and then just do target practice over one of the frets. Now, sometimes you can get away with kind of doing like I'm just going like a down, down, up. But again, what I'm hearing most of the time is like a down, down, up, down. And then after that, we're just gonna go open string set, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, open. Okay? So, now you can do this picked or just slidden, as people will say. See if you can kind of just go open, 3, 5, 3, open. I like to emphasize the picking of it on an acoustic guitar, especially, right? To kind of down, up, down, up, down. That's just the way I'm doing it. You can do it however you want, right? And also, I'm digging into the lower part of the strings here. For the 12th fret, I think it's important that you get the highest 3 doubled 6 strings. And I'm kind of getting more into the meat, into the center. Open, 3, 5, 3, open. And then the cool part, that is a little tricky. It takes some kind of picking, but we start on the D string. And let's just talk about the root notes first. We're gonna go 3, 2, open, 5, on what was the A string. Technically it's tuned down to a G now. 3, 2, 5, open, then 3rd fret to the 4th fret on what I'm still thinking of as the A string. And then you can go, you can do that lick, 3, 4, D, G, or just right to the G string. Right? So I think it's easier to learn, do that first, and then once you have the timing down, then all you do is you add the same 2 notes after that. See, I'm getting the G and B strings after each one of those root notes. I'm picking it down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, like that. Again, on a 12 string, it can be kind of a challenge. I've seen a lot of people just do straight downstrokes. Whatever. It doesn't. You know, it's funny. It's like it doesn't really matter if you're going down or up on those B strings because they're the same string doubled, right? I just kind of like the way my picking works is more down, down, up, down, down, up. Kind of goes right back into it. Back. D, or 3, 2, open, 5A. Like that, right? So again, I think that's probably the trickiest part. But the more you do it, the faster it gets. Now, what's interesting on a 12 string too, you can kind of cheat this a little bit. By just going like, that didn't sound so bad. Because here's the thing, it's like, a lot of people really pride themselves on like the accuracy of like some of the lessons and stuff like that. That's not what it's about for me. That's why I only do like, you know, popular songs as deconstructions and kind of different ways to just come about it, because I think it's fun to just play something that sounds like it. It doesn't have to sound exactly like it. As long as like you're playing the song, right? So I think one cool way to practice this, especially because you have such a margin for error in an open tuning, instead of really kind of being like, it's not sounding right if I don't get it perfectly picked. Cool thing about 12 string and open tuning is you can just go, right? And that's all just kind of like a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, kind of like a triplet picking thing. I'm not so much worried about getting everything clean. We're putting some of that filthy Delta Blues dirt on it. You're still getting the gist of it, right? I'm still kind of aiming for the middle part, but it's just really just that 3rd fret on the D string. Right, so it works out perfect for me, who's totally posing as a slide guitar player, because it's so sloppy. That's what's so cool about it, right? And that's what's so cool about slide playing in general and open tunings is if it sounds like the sloppier it is, it doesn't have the same effect when you mute the strings behind it. Totally loses like that. It's almost like the dirtier you make it, the better it is, right? That's what's awesome about slide guitar. That's why you need to get yourself a Black Mountain slide, because it's never gonna fall off your finger, right? Like, this thing is amazing. I've tried to get it to fall off. It's also not one of those things where, like, I used to just resist slide playing because I would just like, it would always fall off my finger, so I'd try to get a tighter one, and then it just becomes like a Chinese finger trap. And it's like, oh, cool, now it's just stuck. Now it's just stuck on my finger. So that's what's great about the spring on these. Shout out to Black Mountain. Great job on these, right? If you want to learn the rest of the songs, it's really just 12-bar blues. And one cool thing about open G, you can almost just think of that first kind of riff as like, you know, if like let's say you're in a regular tune, it's like something like that. It says open, 2, 3, 2, open. I'll link you to a tab if you want to go through the whole thing, but really it's just kind of like a cool 12-bar blues with some filthy, dirty slide and a cool little picking pattern. And just one more excuse to get a new guitar, because you clearly need like a 12-string Taylor acoustic or a 12-string electric to make it sound authentically your own. Right? So, all affiliate links are in the description. Really fun one to play. Super easy. 12th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, open, and then a run. That's all you need to know. Thanks for watching.